The views, opinions, and statements expressed in the following program reflect views of the program contributors and do not necessarily reflect the views of Fremont Broadcasting LLC, its management, or its sponsors.
Hello, good afternoon, Radio Zindagi listeners. You are tuned in to 15:50 a.m. and every Tuesday, without fail, we are here 4 to 5 p.m. with Dr. Saket Bhatia in the Saket Bhatia Astrology Show. This is a show where we talk about you, about your stars, about what are the best probabilities for you and how you can achieve the maximum when the time is in your favor. Dr. Saket Bhatia, who's live with us at Radio Zindagi Station, has a PhD in astrology and is a certified numerologist. Dr. Saket Bhatia has recently has been awarded by PM Narendra Modi for his knowledge and guidance in the field of astrology. With over 25 years of experience and 12,000 satisfied clients, Saket ji combines the power of astrology and numerology to guide you through life's challenges. Do listen to this show carefully, as I started with that it may have solutions for you to many of your life's problem. And if you have any question during the show, we'll be opening the phone line shortly. I'll give out the number then. And before that, if you would like to connect directly with Dr. Bhatia, 510, the studio line number is 510-770-1550. But if you would like to connect with Dr. Bhatia directly, 408-639-5300 is the number. Once again, the number to connect directly with Dr. Bhatia is 408-639-5300, or do visit his website, saketbhatia.com. Hello and welcome, Saket ji. How are you doing?
Doing very well, Vedika. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to all listeners. It's closing in on 4:15 California time. It's good to be back. It's been a long week for me. It started off with lots of travel, so I'm finally back to be home and on the studio.
Good to have you here. And as every week, we are bringing some interesting topic today. So, what will be the topic for today's show?
Sure, we're going to talk about strengths of planets and the placement. There are planets, there are 12 houses, and there are 9 planets. So some house has to be empty, correct? Many people come to us and say, "Oh, my marriage house is empty. My money house is empty. My career house is empty." We say it doesn't matter. It is not important for a planet to be in a house. What is important is वो planet क्या कर रहा है आपकी chart में, how strong it is. So today we will just discuss placement, how it is placed, where it is placed, and how it impacts you in your life.
Wonderful. So, listeners, before we begin, let me remind you that आप direct contact कर सकते हैं for any question regarding astrology and numerology. Dr. Saket Bhatia ko info@saketbhatia.com is where you can write to him, or you can connect through his website, saketbhatia.com. So let's begin with a common concept in astrology, which is exaltation and fall of planets. So can you explain that in detail?
So there are two concepts, exaltation and debilitation of planets. ये काफी कॉमन है. एस्ट्रोलॉजर आपकी कुंडली देख के कहता है कि आपका प्लैनेट ऊंच का है या आपका प्लैनेट नीच का है. यू हर्ड दिस कॉन्सेप्ट्स, राइट?
जी, जी.
So what does it mean? What does this simple term mean? देखो, sun owns one sign, Leo. Moon owns one sign, Cancer. But all the other planets own two signs. So Mars owns Aries and Scorpio, correct? Mercury owns Virgo and Gemini. Venus owns Taurus and Libra. S- Saturn owns Capricorn and Aquarius. And Jupiter owns Sagittarius and Pisces. ये तो पता है हमें.
Mhm.
Exaltation is there जब planet ऐसे sign में आता है, not घर, in a certain sign where it is able to express its qualities most powerfully. That powerfully could be for your good or it could be for your bad. In this position, a planet is considered to enhance the planet's effect and bring out its complete characteristics. Now, the sun being in Aries does not mean it is exalted. Exaltation के लिए there is a certain degree. We know a house is 30 degrees, right? Within that 30 degrees, the planet must sit at a certain degree, only then it is considered to be exalted. So if Sun is in Aries at 19 degrees, it is considered to be exalted. If Moon is in Taurus at 3 degrees, it is considered to be exalted. If Mercury is in Virgo at 15 degrees, it is considered to be exalted. Venus in Pisces at 27 degrees is exalted. So never look at a planet and say, oh, your Mars is in Capricorn, it is exalted. No, Mars must be at 28 degrees in Capricorn for exaltation. जुपिटर ऊंच का होता है 5 डिग्री कैंसर में. सैटर्न exalted होता है 21 degrees Libra में. Rahu Ketu are always exalted in Taurus and Scorpio respectively. Now question is, let's assume Sun is at 21 degrees. Is he exalted? No, he is not exalted. He is considered to be stronger than his own sign, very close to exaltation but not exactly exalted. जब planet exalt होता है, he benefits the house he sits in and both the other houses that he owns. So if Jupiter is sitting at 4 degrees in Cancer, he is going to give Jupiter results to Cancer and he is going to bring good results to Sagittarius and Pisces. So तीन घर के benefit होंगे, for good or for bad. That will depend on what the planet signifies. Okay.
Okay.
The sign which is directly opposite to the sign of exaltation is considered to be fall, नीच का. जब planet नीच का हो जाता है, it lacks the ability to do much good. A debilitated planet might still give you troubles and still give difficult results, especially if it is a bad planet like Mars or Saturn. अगर कुंडली में अच्छे planet exalted है, it will make your life very good. On the other hand, if a bad planet is debilitated, it will be better for you because that बुरा planet cannot cause much damage.
Right.
थोड़ी बहुत difficulty देता है, but not much. So we always look and see. अच्छे planet exalted चाहिए or close to the exaltation degree.
Mhm.
बुरे planets debilitated हो तो better है. But debilitated planet अपनी दशा में trouble देते हैं. Okay, so it's always a catch scenario. You'll always have some issue.
Okay. So there is a caller. Can we quickly take a call?
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
जी डॉक्टर साकिब जी, गुड आफ्टरनून, हाउ आर यू?
Good. How are you?
गुड गुड, थैंक यू. डॉक्टर साहब, मेरा डेट ऑफ बर्थ है अगस्त 31st 1970 एंड टाइम है 11:37 AM.
Is it 11:37 a.m. or 11:37 p.m.?
AM.
AM in the morning.
And you said August 21 or 31 because you're breaking little for me.
31 अगस्त.
Okay. August 31, 1970. It was Monday, 11:37 in the morning. And place of birth?
Place of birth, Pakistan. City is Gujarat and province is Punjab.
City is Gujarat. Okay.
तो डॉक्टर साहब, मैंने पूछना है कि मेरे लिए कौन सा बिजनेस करना अच्छा रहेगा?
कौन सा बिजनेस करना अच्छा रहेगा?
जी.
फिर this is actually very easy आपकी कुंडली में देख के जो हमें दिख रहा है. Because ये आपकी जो कुंडली बनती है, that's a Libra ascendant. Libra
जी.
ascendant की जो रूलर होता है वो वीनस होता है. वीनस अपने ही
जी.
घर में बैठा है और वो जुपिटर के साथ बैठा है.
जी.
आपकी कुंडली में सिर्फ एक प्लैनेट है डिबिलिटेटेड, वो है शनि.
जी.
Okay. नवम चार्ट अगर हम देखें, सन इज वेरी स्ट्रांग, वीनस फिर अपने घर में बैठा है, जुपिटर अपने घर में बैठा है शनि के साथ, एंड सैटर्न इज एक्चुअली गुड. आपका मर्क्यूरी भी एक्सॉल्टेड है.
अच्छा जी.
आई वुड ऑनेस्टली से, लुकिंग एट योर चार्ट, योर 10th लॉर्ड जो है, जो मून है, वो 11th हाउस में बैठ गया. एक शो में हमने कहा था जब करियर का मालिक 11वें घर में बैठता है, You make good gains through your profession. What does moon represent? Moon represents taking care of people. Moon represents hospice. Moon represents real estate property. Moon represents some sort of food business. These are very viable, अच्छे businesses हैं आपके लिए. आप क्या करना चाहते हो?
I think the call got dropped. So hopefully she heard the answer.
So I just complete. These are good possibilities for her. Now we have to sit and understand from her उनकी interest level क्या है, क्या करना है,
जी.
because moon represents these factors. जो शनि debilitated है, that's okay because debilitation के cancellation के rules भी होते हैं, and there are certain rules which are being factored here. So Saturn is at an angle from the ascendant, which is great. तो थोड़ा बहुत cancel हो जाता है, okay?
जी. Hopefully she got her answer. If you have any further questions, definitely आप डॉक्टर भाटिया को डायरेक्टली कॉल कर सकते हैं 408-639-5300 पे. So we have another caller waiting. Can we take the call?
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia. Thanks for holding. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
I think it dropped out. I'm here though.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. So listeners, सुन रहे हैं आप the Saket Bhatia Astrology Show, and as I mentioned, we are opening the studio lines now. If you have any question, if you were on hold and your call got dropped, do give us a call back. We have around 40 more minutes in the show. 510-770-1550 is the studio line number. 510-770-1550. I'm joined by Dr. Saket Bhatia every Tuesday, 4 to 5 p.m. on Radio Zindagi. Dr. Bhatia, who is an expert in astrology and is a certified numerologist as well. And he has been practicing over 25 years. I would say dedicatedly practicing 12,000 plus satisfied clients is what he has served. And you can also be a part of this journey. Do connect with him by directly calling him 408-639-5300 और आप कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं उनकी वेबसाइट के थ्रू विच इज saketbhatia.com SAKET Bhatia BHATIA.com. We have another caller.
Okay.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia. What is happening? let me take the calls off air. So meanwhile, I take the call. Let's talk about the interesting factor, the Mooltrikona. उसके बारे में कुछ बात करते हैं.
ने समझ लिया कि besides sun and moon, all planets own two houses. This part is clear, correct? हमने ये भी कहा कि planets are exalted in a different sign than the sign they own. अब मूल त्रिकोण की बात करते हैं, which is actually very important in astrology. It is important for two reasons. One, it tells us कि कौन सा planet और घर रिजल्ट ज्यादा देगा, and two, क्वालिटी कैसी होगी रिजल्ट की. So, वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी में बहुत रेफरेंसेस होते हैं to the quality and strength of a planet, exalted, fall. But Mool Trikon is, I think, more important than all these factors. जो planet मूल त्रिकोण में होता है, by the way, मूल त्रिकोण means मूल is root and त्रिकोण is triangle. जब planet मूल त्रिकोण में होता है, it is stronger than its own sign, but not as strong as exaltation. So, planet, for example, Jupiter owns Pisces and Sagittarius. अगर जुपिटर पाइसिस में बैठा है, इज वेरी कंफर्टेबल, इट्स हिज ओन हाउस. अगर सैजिटेरियस में जाता है, इट इज कंसिडर्ड मूल त्रिकोण, सो इट्स वेरी वेरी स्ट्रांग. अगर 5 डिग्रीज कैंसर पे चला गया, ही इज एक्सॉल्टेड, ही इज इवन स्ट्रॉन्गर. बट 5 डिग्रीज कैंसर इज ऑलमोस्ट इम्पॉसिबल टू गेट, मुश्किल होता है. इफ योर प्लैनेट इज लेट्स से एट 10 डिग्रीज कैंसर, इट इज ऑलमोस्ट कंसिडर्ड टू बी इन मूल त्रिकोण. सो मूल त्रिकोण जो होता है, it simply means the planet is going to give stronger results, better results. But astrology में एक और concept है, जो मूल त्रिकोण साइन होती है, the planet will give that result double than the other house it owns. So let's understand that better. Okay?
Okay.
Let's say you're a Virgo ascendant. Virgo ascendant के लिए ascendant house is ruled by Mercury. Okay? And the second house happens to be Cancer. इस केस में Jupiter is now, let's say, exalted in Cancer at 4 or 5 degrees. Jupiter will now own the 7th house and the 10th house. Agar Jupiter exalted hai, he will give very good results for 2nd house, 7th house, and 10th house.
10th house.
Excellent results. You'll have lots of money, great career, lots of wealth, good partnership, good married, happy life. On the other hand, agar yahi Jupiter Sagittarius mein aa jata hai, now he will give not as good results, but still fantastic results for both 7th house and 10th. But the degree of positivity will be double in Sagittarius and half in Pisces. This is very important to understand because this will mean this individual's career will not be as good as his personal married life. This will even become more important जब दशा आती है. कभी कभी होता है कि दशा में something takes off and something doesn't take off as much. Correct? So
Right.
I'll give you an example. If somebody has Scorpio ascendant and Jupiter, let's say, is sitting in Sagittarius, जो पैसे के घर में है, Sagittarius now becomes Mooltrikona sign. Pisces becomes the own home. He will make more money through his own efforts as opposed to speculation. Simple logic. दोनों साइन में से जो मूल त्रिकोण है, their effect will be felt in full. जो दूसरे घर हैं, their effect will be felt in half.
Okay. Got it. Somewhat, definitely. But before,
let's say a planet owns a difficult house. Difficult house is 6, 8, and 12. 6 is disease, 8 is death, 12 is loss. And assume Mool Trikon happens to be one of these signs. Suppose Virgo ascendant है, उसके लिए 5th और 6th house Saturn है. हम कहेंगे Saturn is a very good planet in this case because 5th house का lord है. But जब Saturn की दशा आती है, Saturn will always give more damage to your health as opposed to children or luck. So he will tend to tarnish that. Same way, agar Aries ascendant hai, Jupiter owns the 9th house, making him very powerful, and 12th house Pisces. But 12th house is not Mooltrikon, 9th is Mooltrikon. Make you very spiritual, very lucky, and great relations with family. So think आपका Mooltrikon क्या है? That is what you will get more results as opposed to the other house. Some people make a killing in stocks. Some people make a killing doing very well in their own effort. Some people are able to start good businesses but there has to be a balance. कुछ ना कुछ नहीं मिलेगा आपको. That's what we try to identify.
right. So there are many callers waiting. Can we quickly start taking the calls now?
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Bhatia.
Hello, Dr. Bhatia.
Thanks.
So I just wanted to know, Bhatia ji, when will I actually get my job specifically? I'm running like Moon Antardasha and Jupiter Mahadasha.
Give me your name again.
Yeah, I'm Raman. So my date of birth is November 2974.
November 29th,
Yeah, 74.
1974. You're born
2:20
on
a.m.
Friday. And time?
Correct. Yeah. Friday. Yeah, Thursday night and Friday morning. Yeah. 2:20 a.m. in Chennai.
2:20 a.m. in Chennai. Okay. 2:20 a.m. in Chennai. 1 second. Okay. So, yes, you have moon and you have moon in the 9th house. Your moon is always exalted at 3 degrees. Your moon is sitting at 2 degrees 59 minutes. It is exalted. Sure. You had asked me a question in one of the shows, Gaj Kesari Yoga.
Yes, I have. Yes.
So what is happening to your Gaj Kesari Yoga? You seem to be very knowledgeable, na? क्या हो रहा है?
No, I
Explain.
don't think there is Gajkeshri Yoga for me. I think ever since the Moon Dasha kicked in, I think within a week I lost my contract. I mean, my contract expired primarily. And then I'm in the market for a job, and then I am not able to find one so quickly. I've been trying for the last 1.5 months, I'm very diligent, but I don't think I'm able to get one so quickly. That's why I was wondering when is my likely chances of getting a good full-time role.
So looking at your chart and without your chart, I'll give you both the answers. Looking at your chart, yes, you're running Jupiter Moon Dasha. Is when we study Gaj Kesari Yoga, the rule is Jupiter must not be, or Moon, Jupiter must be at an angle from ascendant or Moon, correct? Number one. Number two, Jupiter must not be retrograde, must not be debilitated, which it is not. But Moon is sitting with Ketu, and Ketu is debilitated in this kundali. We know that, correct?
Hmm.
Moon sits with Ketu, Ketu is debilitated. That is the basic primary problem of this chart. Another issue is your ascendant has Galika Mandi. Which day are you born? Monday?
No, Thursday night, Friday morning, before
Thursday
sunrise.
night,
Friday
Friday
morning
morning.
before sunrise.
So you have basically Jupiter and Venus should be the controlling planets in your case. Neither Jupiter nor Venus would be very strong here. So Galika Mandi will impact you. That means Mercury is going to start having some impact, which happens to be the Lord of Career. Looking at your chart, I can safely say things did not go good when Moon Dasha started. We know that. You've already admitted that. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait, in my opinion, till Jupiter, Moon, Saturn Dasha, which is December 2024, for a positive aspect to kick in your chart. You still need to wait for that one phone call which is coming your way in the next few weeks. I have exchanged an email with you, I remember. Positive phone call should come your way. That should make you very happy. But wait till Jupiter, Moon, Saturn Dasha, or Jupiter, Moon, Rahu Dasha, actually, in your case, which is starting in a few weeks. Have patience. You're going to get something. This is a good chart. It's really good. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Bhatia.
Thank you so much for your call. All the very best. Can we take another caller?
Sure.
Saket Bhatia.
Hello. Thank you so
Hi.
much for holding. You're on
I'm
air
very
with
excited.
Dr. Bhatia.
Hi, Dr. Saket. I've always been listening to your program, and today I managed to find my time of birth. Saket ji, I'm born on 14th of April, 1962. I was born in Trivandrum.
Slow. 14th April.
Sorry. 1962.
Okay. Time of birth.
Trivandrum, 7:30 p.m.
So 1930. And time of birth and place of birth is?
Trivandrum.
April 14, 1962, Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Trivandrum.
Yes, sir.
What is your question?
Oh, sir, I think, Saket ji, I've listened to all your stuff about the Saturn and everything. I think I may be in the eye of a big storm of some kind, Saturn or Shani or whatever it is. But everything has been falling apart in my life for the past 2 years. It's like, it's a shit show in all directions. कुछ नहीं बचा है, इतना खराब है हालत. ऐसे भी नहीं है कि कुछ अच्छी होती नहीं है, होती है, but बहुत कम से. जितना problems मैं face कर रही हूँ, I can't even imagine how I'm still standing. So I don't understand what's happening, when it will change. And I'm also in the market for a job. I want something to work out, sir.
So you said everything started falling apart about 2 years ago.
Yes, sir. 21.
Your Kundali happens to be Libra ascendant. I am telling you this is important. Libra ascendant is run by Venus. Venus is sitting in your 7th house. And your Kundali is good, but Mercury is debilitated. जब Mercury debilitate होता है, it impacts career, it impacts business. And I'm looking at your Kundali, Mercury is even debilitated in the Navamsh. So Mercury is one of those planets that needs a good fix in your chart. He is the 9th lord, biggest lord of luck. जब luck का lord debilitate हो गया है, he will cause problems. The reason things started going south is because you went through a very wrong dasha called Rahu Ketu dasha. In 2022 February, Rahu Ketu dasha started. Now Rahu Ketu has never been nice to anyone. That particular dasha, I don't care. It's always difficult. Now you're running Rahu Venus dasha. This dasha, which goes on till 2026, is actually good for you. It's a very good dasha. Venus is strong in this chart, but again, in your Navamsh, it is debilitated. So you'll have some issues, but if you're trying to find a job, it is a good time because Rahu say Venus is 10 houses away. That symbolizes career. I would say you should look for, if you're really serious looking for job, start looking for job anytime after September of 24. It's a good time. If you don't get by September 24, then between September 24 and January is a good time for a job. If you don't get in that time, then the next phase for looking a job will actually start July 2025. Rahu, Venus, Mercury Dasha. But I recommend you contact us. Mercury needs to be fixed in your chart. It is the planet that needs a good fixing. Mercury, if you want, you can even do something. Mercury rules luck. Okay? Go on Wednesday. Go on Wednesday to a temple, Gurdwara, wherever you want. Donate something green for Mercury. ये remedy easy है, but it takes a lot of time. Anything green handkerchief, religious books for children, donating to orphans, green bananas, green moong dal, something like that will help.
Yes, sir.
It will take time, but every Wednesday after sunset also doesn't matter. Before sunset, time won't really matter for you. Fix your Mercury
And
or
for
contact us.
how long should I do that all my life, or a few years, or?
You got to do it for a while till Mercury is fixed. Your Mercury Dasha is coming again next year, Antar Dasha, and it's going to be there for 4 months. We want to make sure Mercury, in your case, is the planet of luck and the planet of basically it's sitting with Mars. उसको fix करो नहीं तो Mars को भी impact करेगा. And Mars is representing married life, money. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Contact us. We can look offline also and talk. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Saket ji and the team at 1550.
Thank you so much for the
Good.
call. I hope
Bye.
things start getting better for you. Do connect with Dr. Bhatia directly. 408-639-5300 is the number. Once again, listeners सुन रहे हैं आप द साकेत भाटिया एस्ट्रोलॉजी शो. आप कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं डॉक्टर भाटिया से अगर आपका कोई एस्ट्रोलॉजी या न्यूमरोलॉजी से रिलेटेड कोई क्वेश्चन है. डू कनेक्ट विद हिम डायरेक्टली 408-639-5300. और अभी अगर आप कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हैं तो वी हैव अराउंड 22 minutes in the show. Do call us. 510-770-1550 is the number. We have a couple of callers waiting. Can we take the call?
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
So, hi. Thank you, Dr. Bhatia, for taking my call. I have a question for my son, who is born on 20th August 1999 in Palo Alto at 11:40 a.m.
11:40 a.m.
Yes,
in Palo Alto.
yes,
And date of birth is August 20th, 1999.
yes.
And what is your question?
Question is how happy he will be.
How happy he will be.
Yes.
Happy is a state of mind. So let's look at his
Yes.
moon.
So exactly. Yes.
In my opinion, happiness is a state of mind. What makes your son happy might not make me happy. What might make him sad might make somebody else also sad or happy. We will only look at moon, okay? That's what we'll do.
Mhm.
Have your son's chart happens again to be a Taurus ascendant. Moon,
Mhm.
Moon, which is the planet of emotions, sensitivity, is sitting in Scorpio. When
Mhm.
Moon sits in Scorpio, it gets debilitated. It becomes weak.
Mhm.
Now we have to also study Mercury, which is sitting in the house of Moon. Moon के लिए Mercury is neutral, but from Mercury, Moon happens to be enemy. Your son's chart clearly says he is going to do his own business. This is not the chart that is going to work for somebody. He may work for someone, undoubtedly. He'll start his own business sometime. But the level of satisfaction he wants, the level of satisfaction he gets, will be less than what he should really be getting. Your son is a hard person to please.
Yes.
Now, if 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 he strives for if he strives for 10 and he gets 10, he's still not content because is debilitated. He'll say, I got 10, it was easy, now I want 12. And that becomes a little difficult. Saturn is also debilitated. Moon is debilitated. So, all in all, the chart is good, but Moon, the state of mind, needs to be fixed. Do something for Moon. That's all I'm trying to say. You know better. When we have consultations in astrology, we sit with you one on one, we discuss, we understand what is impacting. Now, Moon represents state of mind, but Mercury is the business lord in Moon, so he wants to do business. Sun is in the 11th house in its own house, so over time, his confidence will grow. But again, Venus becomes retrograde. When a good planet like Venus becomes retrograde, it loses a little bit of its strength. I'm not scaring you. I am just saying he's going to get far in life, but he's not going to be content with what he has. That's his issue.
I see. Thank you very much, Dr. Bhatia.
Problem.
And thank you for taking my call.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
जी नमस्ते भाटिया जी.
Namaste. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am doing very well. We're just tired. I just came back from long trip from New York. I was telling Vedika. Uh,
Okay. Probably you should get some rest.
no,
Yeah.
see, we do this radio show on Radio Zindagi. हमारा TV show भी start हो रहा है in some months. So we are going to
Okay.
be on NDTV. We are going to be on Astha. So we had gone with
Wow.
that channel launch. Yes, it gets busy
Very nice.
schedule.
Very nice. You are doing a great service to the community. Thank you, Bhatia ji.
Thank you so much. Vedika is also doing a great service to me. She's smiling here, but it's true. Acha, how can I help you?
मेरी date of birth है 16 December 1984.
16th December
1984.
1984. Okay.
Yeah. रात के 2 बजे.
So you're born on Sunday. Okay.
2 a.m. In Nagpur, Maharashtra.
Nagpur, Maharashtra. Okay. And what is your question?
जी मेरा सवाल है कि मुझे मेरा जॉब बहुत ज्यादा एग्रेसिव हो रहा है. It's too much aggressive. So I wanted to know how I will be doing out of this stress, whether I will be getting any promotion or it will just take toll on my health. So I just want to strike a balance there with your guidance.
See, you're a very lucky person. Your Kundali is run by Virgo. I always tell people जिनकी Virgo कुंडली होती है कि you're very blessed because Mercury is your ruling lord and Jupiter owns your home, married life. एक केंद्र अधिपति दोष होता है in which a good planet like Jupiter, when he rules two good planet houses, he becomes powerless. But in your case, Jupiter is sitting in his own house. Excellent placement. Jupiter is also aspecting your career. दशा भी जुपिटर की चल रही है, अंतरदशा भी जुपिटर की चल रही है. The aggressive stuff that is happening in your career is only to get you up in life. Jupiter Dasha started January 2023 and goes on till February 2025. In transit, Jupiter will be coming into your career house in May of 2025. So between now and May 2025, very good time for you to get promotion, get a job. अगर वो मिस हो गया, then 2025 में Jupiter Saturn दशा start होती है, which is again 11 houses, house of gain. In this Kundali, Saturn is a brilliant planet. It's exalted. I can safely say if you really want to move jobs, you want a high paying job, better promotion, wait till May. If you don't want to wait till May, go to your boss, tell him I need a raise right now, promotion. You may likely get it. You will really get it.
So
But
basically,
2025,
sorry, go ahead.
when 2025 May के बाद go, you should do fine.
Okay. But Saket ji, how will my health do? Because promotion to मिल जाएगा, but my health is not looking good because of this work.
So health is run by Saturn in your Kundali. And Saturn is also the ruler of two houses. Fifth, which is success, and sixth, which is disease. Unfortunately, Mooltrikona happens to be disease. So I can say that starting 2026 mid till 2027, you're going to have some ailment coming your way. You're going to have a problem. बिकॉज नवंश में भी यही दिख रहा है मुझे. शनि का घर है जिसमें मून बैठा है. Stress and some other health issues. It is beyond the scope of this show for me to identify the exact health issue, but you are going to face a health issue. You must deal with it. That health issue does not get resolved easily because Jupiter Mercury Dasha, Mercury is again retrograde in this kundli, and उसके घर में गले का मंडी है. Watch your health. Start working on it now. Identify what it is. You should be in a better state. जब बीमारी आएगी तो आएगी. As an astrologer, we can only limit its intensity by warning you it's coming. Watch your weight, watch your stress. So if you like, you can ping us, you can contact us. But
Okay.
promotion
But
wise, no issue.
there are some solutions to it, right, Bhatia ji? If I reach out to you, there are some solutions, right?
There are absolute solutions, but right now you don't need a solution. You need the solution in 2027. अगर अभी से solution करना है, then go. Your Shani is in a good place. Go try doing something for Saturn. Okay. Solution
Okay.
Saturn का ये है, on a Saturday you can put mustard oil, you can donate anything black on Saturday. They will give you respite. They will weaken your Saturn is exalted. You must exalted में पैसे बहुत देगा, luck बहुत देगा. But you must control that planet or it's going to give you a hard time in health, huh? Especially with your mind. Go reduce the black Saturn remedies, black cloth, kali dal, black mustard oil. Those are good for you on Saturday.
Got it. Got it.
But those solutions, we always say, take time. They take very lot of time. Your Rahu is also exalted. Your Ketu is also exalted. You have so many exalted planets. Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, Mars. सारे exalted हैं. Okay?
Okay. Okay. तो basically काम करना पड़ेगा.
जी
करना
आपको
पड़ेगा.
डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया से मिलना पड़ेगा बिकॉज आप
Yeah.
आई थिंक यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट्स हैपनिंग और क्लैरिटी के लिए डेफिनेटली आप 1-on-1 अपॉइंटमेंट ले सकते हैं 4086395300 पे कॉल करके और लुक फॉर द वेबसाइट saketbhatia.com फॉर द कॉन्टैक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन. सो लिसनर्स द साकेत भाटिया
One last thing for
जी
her is her Mercury and her Sun. These two planets are both sitting in what we call Gandanta. जब planet fire water sign के बीच में आता है between 26 degrees and 3.5 degrees, it becomes unpredictable. Her Sun and her Mercury are in Gandanta. That is what I don't like in this chart. Sun weak हो जाएगा, Mercury weak हो जाएगा. To get the full benefit, and Mercury is ascendant in this country. You must make Saturn less strong and make Mercury better. दोनों करना पड़ेगा. Okay?
और ये स्ट्रॉन्ग और जो स्ट्रेंथन करने हैं अपने प्लैनेट्स उसके लिए डेफिनेटली आप एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड एस्ट्रोलॉजर से मिल सकते हैं, उनसे बात कर सकते हैं, डिस्कस कर सकते हैं व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन योर हॉरोस्कोप. Dr. Saket Bhatia is right here in the Bay Area. You can connect with him 4086395300 direct number है उनका. Do call him, do have a consultation with him where you can discuss everything about yourself. saketbhatia.com उनकी वेबसाइट है. If you can't save the number right now, do remember the website saketbhatia.com or write to him info@saketbhatia.com. So before we take any more callers, can we discuss something about the strength of planet due to sign placement?
So when a planet is sitting in exaltation, वो 100% strength देता है. 100% good or bad. अभी Saturn अगर आपका exalted है, वो 100% strength देगा to जो मूल त्रिकोण साइन है उसको डबल देगा डिजीज को और बाकियों को हाफ देगा. अगर प्लेनेट मूल त्रिकोण में है, it gives only 85% strength. That means the result will only be 85% for its house. अगर प्लैनेट अपने घर में बैठा है, it typically gives between 62 and 75% strength. If a planet is sitting in its own friend sign, he's only 50% effective. If a planet is debilitated, he only gives 12% result. So if you have a planet like Jupiter, which is debilitated in your kundli, he'll only give 12% results, no matter what अच्छा है बुरा है. अगर जुपिटर 6th हाउस को कंट्रोल करता है, लिवर, He won't give you that disease. But everything else he represents, money, children, wisdom, relation with father, gains, he'll only be 12% effective in giving those to you. So debilitated planet अगर अच्छा है, तो it needs to be fixed, it needs to be made stronger because काम बहुत करना पड़ेगा आपको if that planet is debilitated. On the other hand, अगर बुरा planet debilitated है, it makes life a little better for you. कि असर इतना खराब नहीं होगा. Obviously, it depends on which house he owns also, right?
Mhm. After this, there are two interesting sign placements जिनके बारे में I would like to hear from you. One is Shirshodaya and the other is Prishtodaya. Am I pronouncing it that correctly?
Absolutely correct. You're halfway there to becoming an astrologer.
See, I'm on that path. जी बताइए.
Every sign is divided into two groups, or I must say, signs are divided into two groups. Shirshodaya means front rising,
Mm-hmm.
and Prishtodaya means back rising.
Okay.
शिर्षोदय मतलब उनके रिजल्ट पहले फील करते हैं जब उनकी दशा स्टार्ट होती है, एंड
Okay.
प्रचोदय मीन्स उनका जब दशा
After.
स्टार्ट होती है आधे के बाद फील होता है.
जी.
सो द इंडिविजुअल कॉल्ड एंड सेड मेरी मून दशा चल रही है एंड आई एम नॉट गेटिंग द बेस्ट. नाउ वील हैव टू गो एंड स्टडी हिज मून दशा. हिज मून सिट्स इन व्हिच साइन, राइट? It's in Taurus. Taurus happens to be Prishoday sign, which means results will be felt in the latter half of that moon dasha.
Dasha. Yeah.
Front rising signs or Shishroday signs are Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Back rising signs are Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Pisces is both. Throughout, you will be feeling its asar. So any planet जो Pisces में बैठा है, you'll be feeling its asar throughout. जब उसकी दशा होती है, which is brilliant, right?
Yeah.
शिशोदय and Prishoday, they tell you कि अटक अटक के काम होता है, or sometimes you can say during COVID things were so bad for me और एक बार COVID चला गया, my life changed, got better. Look at your dasha. We had somebody who runs a chain of a franchise of multiple restaurants. He said the best thing that happened was when COVID came, I applied for multiple loans and business boomed for me. Everything turned out better, but COVID गया and business slow हो गया, बंद नहीं हुआ. We looked at the chart and we see Mercury, which is the planet of business, वो बैठा था साइन में वर्गो में, so front rising sign. So अगर आपको एस्ट्रोलॉजी में राइट रिजल्ट चाहिए, not only must you study exaltation, debilitation, मूल त्रिकोण, not only you should see planet कितना strength दे रहा है, but you must also study ये शिशोदय साइन है कि प्रशोदय साइन है. You will get the result during the first half or the latter half of that dasha. बहुत important होता है ये.
Wow, that's something new. I have never heard about this. And इसके बाद there is one more thing जो मैंने नहीं सुना था, but अभी शो में आपने उसके बारे में mention किया, the Gandanta in astrology. So would you please explain something on that?
Gandanta is जब planet, we divide all the signs into fire, earth, air, and water sign.
Mm-hmm.
So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer are fire, earth, air, water. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio are fire, earth, air, water. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces are fire, earth, air, water. If your sun or any planet is placed very close to that fire water border, then he becomes very weak. He's not able to give good results. ये जो है, it starts at 26.5 degrees and goes to 3.5 degrees from the fire to the water sign. ये planet बहुत weak हो जाता है. And इसके results are not unpredictable, but as good as not happening. So now imagine if you have sun, which is sitting in Scorpio. Suppose we know Scorpio is a water sign, and we know sun is your confidence. आपका confidence fire water sign में बैठ गया, so you're going to be a confident person, but you cannot express yourself. Now further imagine that sun is sitting towards the Gandanta sign. Not only will you not be able to express yourself, your confidence will not even be channeled in the right way. You yourself will always wonder, am I making the right decision or not? So Gandanta is not very good for planets. It makes sure कि आपका जो strength है, planetary strength, वो काफी हद तक खत्म हो जाता है.
So अभी sign elements जो आपने बताए हैं, is there anything else to add on that? What are the sign elements?
Sign elements. So sign elements are very different. Sign elements जब होते हैं, we are changing topics here.
Oh, I thought
Sign,
elements are like air, water, and these elements only.
yes. But in addition to fire, earth, air, water, there
Mhm.
are other signs also that you have to understand. A sign can be cardinal, fixed, or mutable. Cardinal, they can also be active or passive. And a sign can also be, like I said, fire, earth, air, water. Cardinal signs जो होते हैं, these are signs that are very enterprising, outgoing. They want to achieve something in life.
Mhm.
Fixed signs are intense, resilient to change. You know, some people जो change नहीं होते, no matter what. And mutable signs are, they're very easy to adapt.
Okay.
Three types of people.
Hmm.
Those who want to accomplish, they don't care. हमें आगे जाना ही है. Fixed people who will never change their mindset. And then third, people who will change their mindset. उसके बीच में भी we have active and passive. Active means outgoing. Passive means depending on how the outcome is, what impacts you, you will change. And then again, we have fire, earth, air, water. So to make this easier for you, Aries is an active cardinal fire sign. Taurus is a passive fixed earth sign. Gemini is an active mutable air sign. Cancer is a passive cardinal water sign, and so on. We should know these from the back of our head because when you go to an astrologer, he needs to see your ascendant. He needs to see the planet sitting in your ascendant, and he'll automatically create a mental map. If you're Scorpio, I know you're passive, I know you are fixed, and I know you're a water sign. Depending on the placement of Mars and the planet in your ascendant, we know exactly your personality, who you are, how you speak, what is hidden within you, and what you want to achieve.
So much can be analyzed with this.
I always tell people, जब आप astrologer के पास आते हो, you're actually exposing everything about yourself. Who you are, your personal relationships, your past, your present. There is no secrets anymore. हमें दिख जाता है, पता चल जाता है. And again, we're going to run out of time. Astrology is a guide. You are the one who has to make the choice. मैं बार बार ये कहता हूँ. Your chart is a piece of paper and the planets are paper. You have to choose wisely. कभी कभी क्या होता है कि हमें रिजल्ट पता होता है. You're not going to be successful. Then we tell you, don't put too much effort in this. Don't try starting this business now. Start it after a year and a half. Or we tell you, go get married. This is a better time for you to get married. Astrology is timing, it is guidance, and it is making sure that you are more content, more fulfilled, and more satisfied in this tiny little life that we have. We try to tell you that people matter, that you matter the most. So don't think you're not valuable. For all those listeners who think they may not have accomplished much, you have accomplished a lot. Your very presence here on this planet means you've achieved a lot in life. वो आपका माइंडसेट है जो आपको लगता है हमने कुछ नहीं किया. Who knows? You could impact 1,000 people tomorrow in a very positive way and be remembered in history. So be optimistic. Look for the positive side of what's coming your way. And astrology is good. Go to an astrologer who can help you, guide you. You'll be happier, more fulfilled in life.
Absolutely. And when you said that you actually bear your soul in front of your astrologer, present, past, future, सब कुछ उनके सामने होता है. So the person has to be experienced, knowledgeable. And Dr. Saket Bhatia has both. Do connect with him. 408-639-5300. SaketBhatia.com is the website for more information regarding him. info@saketbhatia.com if you have any particular question you would like to discuss. With that, thank you so much. We are at the end of the show. Thank you for this wonderful parting thought.
Thank you so much. Have a good week ahead.
So to you, listeners, सुन रहे थे आप the Saket Bhatia Astrology Show. We will be back next Tuesday 4 to 5 p.m. Don't forget to tune in. This is RJ Vedika signing off. Jiyeja.
You are listening to Radio Zindagi, KZDG 1550 AM, San Francisco, and